when did you get these legs? And how do you negotiate the physics and the aerodynamics of having legs that go all the way up to your neck?
Honestly, I don't know what the hell else I would do if I didn't have them.
I literally am like a pygmy person next to you.
No, you're not.
No, it is. But
I didn't know if you were going to be in drag today. Okay, I texted you. I was like, are you going to be fresh-faced or are you going to be in drag?
You texted me?
Well, I was like, I just want to know because I keep trying to gas myself up to do something.
Mary, I'm so happy that I'm not in drag because I would look like the woman who lives under a bridge next to Naomi Campbell over here. Oh my God. So do you know what is your inseam?
I think it's like 37, 38-ish.
Do you have trouble finding pants?
I used to. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But now I feel like the style is like a lot longer and like baggier.
Yeah, thank God.
But when I was like in high school, I used to like go on ASOS. ASOS had like the tall girl jeans.
Do you remember this store called Tall Girl?
No.
There was, how old are you?
Is that Bolton's?
No, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 30.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is like, I think this is probably like early 2000s. There was a store in Boston called Tall Girl.
Oh, wow.
And I think they were marketing towards tall girls. Yeah. It is like, I have a hunch. I'm not exactly sure. But I mean, if that store existed today, the way that they would be just up your ass to do every single campaign.
Oh, I would hope so.
It would be so cunt.
That'd be fierce.
So do you ever have issues on airplanes?
Oh, all the time.
Horrible.
All the time. When you don't get that like comfort upgrade, even at least, you're just like...
Back in the day before the coins really started rolling in, you're like in economy like this, like...
Yeah. Or the worst is when you're like, if you've ever missed a flight or anything and they stick you in like a middle seat.
Or what about the very back middle seat?
Back middle seat on your way to Australia.
Oh, we're on your way back from Australia once you've been kicked out for having the wrong visa. Anyways.
Or just a gig in general.
Yeah, and just a gig in general. Do you... Oh, my God. Like...
No, but honestly, there's perks and there's non-perks.
What are the perks?
Perks is concerts, but it's a con for everybody else.
Yeah, but fuck them. Fuck their sight lines.
Perks is drag, for sure. I feel like just like walking into the room and being a tall drag queen is always impactful.
You actually scared me. Like I felt like a deep existential dread that I wasn't able to like identify for like a good 25 seconds. I was like,
oh my gosh. No, we've been in drag plenty of times. No, I
know,
together.
But I mean, like, I haven't seen you in a while. And it's like, I'm used to seeing Trixie. It's like, it's just like the same Lady Bunny impersonator. No, I'm just kidding. But like, but you are really striking. And I feel like in this day and age, there's so many drag queens, you have to have like something that sets you apart. And you have like a good height. 36 inches on everybody. It's cunty.
Oh, it's thank you.
Do you like wiggling?
Like, what do you mean? Like dancing?
Yeah.
Like actually on stage?
Yeah. Do you love to
not
wiggle?
Really. I think in my own special way, I figured out a way to like keep the crowd entertained while I'm...
Well, I think it's, you're like, oh God.
Okay, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Minute 35.
Right.
I mean, if anybody could get away with, literally standing there beveling at the foot and just like, it's you.
I was such a fan of Drag Race growing up. So when I got there and I was like, I realized what it was hard for me to like, I'm definitely part of like the first wave of queens that was like, a fan before you were a
contestant.
Queen. Yeah.
So like, the magic was just gone.
But not in a bad way, just in a very like factual way. So then I was being very factual about it, talking about it. But I realized that's not necessarily, like there's some things that are supposed to be smoke and mirrors.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. And it's also, it is kind of annoying. Like I've had the experience of being at a viewing party where there's a queen who's been on the show and, she really thinks she's like,
is this suck my ass faggot Ross Matthews?
No.
Never mind.
We'll get back to sucking. I was going to say no. Like there's a queen who's like intent on like, telling everybody how it really works or like how, spoiling the mystery or like, giving that kind of like insider perspective that, I would prefer to just like take it at face value, which we both know is not exactly the case.
Right.
Like it's produced, it's a reality show. There's a lot you don't see, whatever. But I mean, could you imagine going back for another version of All Stars?
When I watch it now, I don't know if I could keep up.
Girl.
Like those girls put in so much work and money and
where did
care.
they get the fucking where did they even get the outfits?
Insane. Like
where?
Like the Plastique and Gottmik are like fucking it up. Like it's
Why?
like insane. Yeah.
If I walked in the workroom and saw after like the first or second episode with Gottmik and Plastique, I'd be like, okay, so maybe behind the camera is a good place for me. I could help.
Sarge, move over.
Yeah. I could be a PA. I could do some gaffing. I'll definitely be like, hard eyes, I would just walk right through the workroom and be like, no, I'll just wait for next time.
Absolutely. Like that's kind of how I feel. Like watching it now, I'm like, I'm very happy we can both say it. Like every single time I talk to someone who can say this, I'm like, we are logo TV girls. Yes. It's from a different time.
I think I'm actually a Hanna-Barbera girl. It was a long time ago. Yes, it was a cute, lovely thing back then. And it's, thank God, it's the fame has continued. But mama.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You got fucking Miss Jean-Paul Gaultier walking down the runway and then Plastique, the Brazilian carnival float come to life.
Insane.
And you're like, oh, so I look like a chicken nugget that's wrapped in like shit, and it would be so intimidating to me. And you don't get eliminated.
Well, that's the cool part.
No.
Like you have to show all your shit.
Yeah,
you have to, no matter what.
I'm like, I'll go first. I'll go. Like that's the humiliating thing. It's like it's insult to injury that you week after week you have to be compared to these untouchable goddesses.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I know I could definitely snap myself into it. It would be like
Girl,
it would be a completely different
You would burn it.
space.
You'd go down to Hustler store in Hollywood, get a few negligees, bring some baby oil. You just let them have it. You wouldn't have to do all that.
Michelle would hate it.
Well, let me tell you something. The first time I sucked a dick, I had braces on. The review was not great.
Really? Was it your first time?
It was my first time, but also it's just like, I would think the combination of being inexperienced and having a lot of jagged metal in your mouth probably did not, just say the Yelp review was not giving.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was like vocal about it, or there was like blood.
Yeah. It was, let's just say it was an what do you call that? Unintentional circumcision. Okay. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I honestly think like men with, men with braces is cunt.
Yeah, no, it's cute.
It's cute.
It's very cute.
Wasn't there a drag queen with braces?
Oh, yeah.
What was her
Maya.
name? Was she the one who did the
flips? Yeah, the Cher impression.
I'm still trying, I haven't been able to catch up to drag because I'm still on that moment. Like what is that?
Life just paused after that.
Yeah, you're like, that's her Cher impersonation?
Yeah. Her braces were cute. They also just make you look 10 years younger.
Exactly. Fountain of youth.
I wonder, I thought that works for everybody.
Well,
you look very good. Your skin looks bomb.
Thank you. But I have to, there is something that you said that I swear to God, I'll probably forget the names of my immediate family.
Okay.
All of them before I forget what you said at the beach once. It was, I don't even know if you remember. It was you, me, my friend Andrew, a couple other people.
Yeah, with Violet.
Violet, yes. We're talking about plastic surgery. At the time, you must have been, 23?
Uh-huh.
and we're talking about non-surgical things like Botox and fillers. And then you said, there's really no substitute for going under the knife. I swear to God. And it was delivered with the most convincing, the authority, the tone in your voice was so authoritative and so compelling. I was like, yeah, she's right.
Actually, though.
Yeah.
Actually. You can try and...
You can try and dress it,
fill it
lipstick
up
on a
and
pig,
pump it
but you
up
got to
and take
yank
it
that
out.
shit.
And and now we have Teletubbies on Drag Race.
Mama, what's up with the Teletubbies?
I don't know. I didn't even know the Teletubbies were still around.
We had Hello Kitty. Look at Teletubbies.
That's
and
right.
they want to say we're not grooming?
I know. I mean, it's just like...
What's next? Tony the Tiger?
I mean, I feel like you also are
I'm a
like
groomer.
this.
No.
No, but you come from the world, it's like you're not doing drag for kids at all. At all. That was never part of it.
I'm doing drag so that kids are not part of the picture.
Exactly.
I'm trying to make all the steps and do all the actions that allow for no visible children at any moment. In fact, I'm trying to alienate my brother and sister so that my niece and, my nephews don't want to come see me. It's it is so funny to me. reading to children.
I know. I don't get it.
I was like, what I want to read to a child is, this is a story of get the fuck out of here, get away, or like, which is just, it's so bizarre.
I am thankful for Drag Race for like taking drag though, and at least like filtering it in a way that is okay for like a lot of like the younger fans to watch and grow up with. Because A, I was that person, and then B, I've now been. It's been so long since like my original season that I've now seen the kids who are obsessed with me age and become adults and get into the club, and it's like it's just this whole like
that's fucking
wild,
crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I was when you get the message or the messages that are like, oh my God, I first saw your season when I was like I graduated kindergarten. Now I own 3 homes and I have like I've been divorced twice. I'm like,
and they say it so casually.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that was a very casual drop of like 20 years. It's like very fucking sobering.
Like they're like telling you this and I'm like trying to have like my card go through. Like, and I'm like, can you please shut up? Like, please. Like, this is too much for me right now. I'm spiraling.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. There is so much casual information delivered to us in so many different contexts, like the meet and greet, et cetera, online, that you're like, oh, yeah, okay. Like half of the people at the meet and greet this last gig, they were like, thank you so much for coming. We know you really didn't want to be here. And I was like, what are you talking about? That's actually not true. I had like, it was so funny though. They say the craziest shit.
But they still come because they love you.
They came and we did 75% meet and greet in like 20 minutes.
Fierce.
Cunty.
Oh yeah, in the back. Yeah, I know
Cunty.
Exactly. Yes.
When it's just you, it's easier. If it's me and Trixie, it's a whole thing. Because then you'd be like, I love you, but I don't really like you. They really got to go.
You're making space for.
Yeah, it's a lot. But it's like, oh my God, they are so funny.
Besides Trixie, who's your favorite person that you've done a gig with?
Oh shit! I'm sure you've had the stress nightmares where you take a nap before the gig and you have a dream where you're like 20 minutes till and you're not painted.
Yes.
That is a level of stress that I cannot fucking cope with.
It's the worst.
I have to be ready, and then I need 20 minutes of buffer time to pace and worry and it's
okay. Yes, because we actually did do one tour together early on, and you were very because we had to do that big group meet and greet.
Was that the Peter?
Yes,
with Murray and Peter. Oh my God, yeah. That shit. Also, the way they used to run their meet and greets,
it was insane.
They would be like, all right, you pieces of shit, line up, because these fucking nasty queens are only going to see you for half a second. If you have anything to sign, fuck you. And then they'll grab a person, throw them at us, and then the other one grabs them and chucks them off a balcony. It's so wild.
And before all that, they would have the phone in these people's face and be like, who's your favorite? Like, who is your favorite queen? So they could put it on social media. And then if they said you would have to step out and take
fucking, I don't even remember that.
I would
wild.
Definitely go to one of their shows again and be friendly and go out and all that stuff. But doing those shows,
that was wild.
I was looking for an escape the entire time.
Well, girl, because the schedule was also okay, we'll get back to the hotel. You're de-drag in bed by 1, 2, and then we have a 5 a.m. call time. Oh yeah,
no bus,
no bus, mama.
No bus.
No bus. It's pack. Get your sweaty fucking drag yourself. No assistance.
Yeah.
Try to get 2-3 hours of sleep. Then wake your fucking ass up and then go to the airport. And this is the best part. You board the last zone and you pass them in first class. As you go
exactly. That was
the plane. Cunty.
Insane.
It's like when the diva, it's like the chauffeur and the diva, it's just reversed.
Just switched.
Yeah.
We're driving the bus.
It's cunty. That, oh God, those tours were so
and
grueling.
Ed Hardy with the faux pas.
Ed Hardy. Fuck. And then
it was a moment.
Were you at the lunch table when there was
I was.
I think you were. We were
in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes,
okay, because I feel like that was the only group dinner we had.
Where one of the queens was talking about how she did a private lap dance for Rihanna naked.
On that, it was on part of my tour then. Who was it? Oh my God! I was like, who's the one that would say? It was either gonna be her or Thorgy.
No. Thorgy has the
more
tether
realistic.
to reality.
Yeah.
She could entertain, but this bitch, she was telling campfire tales.
Oh,
it was cunt.
Once Kim and I because we got back from filming and we thought of her as this hilarious, normal, storied person. And then once we found out that, all these things are like
suspicious
fallacies,
suspicious activity. Yeah.
It was a wrap after that.
Exaggeration. And but not even exaggerations. It was literally like just yarn spinning. It's like, it's so casual too. It's like, remember, did I ever tell you about the time I shot JFK? It's like, what are you talking about? Nobody said anything, probably because we're so tired, but we're like, looking, I was like,
is this really happening?
Is she really saying this right now?
Oh my God.
And literally, the most wild, unbelievable things. And I appreciate the commitment to that delusion.
It definitely caught up with her though.
I think your top three was so cunty because you all were like literally not stepping on each other's toes. You had like such a like distinctive, you know, it's always a little awkward when like two people, like Pearl and Violet, I feel like we're kind of similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Pearl, to the naked drag race person that's like, oh, they're just like a pretty white fashion inspired queen. Yeah,
but you all had like, and your season was the first season. It was oh no, we did that whole.
You guys were the first one, right?
The personalized, the live
taping.
Mama.
And wait, also, what? I know, getting ready for that was like insane, I'm sure.
Bitch, I've never been happier not to make the top three. I was like, I'm not doing some number. I'm not like bringing 3 outfits, doing choreography. Like they made you whores work for that finale.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Well, I didn't know that I was going to be in the finale until like the week before because it was like back in the day when they filmed like they had the top 4 and then they filmed each person getting eliminated.
Right.
So we didn't know. So,
but I mean, the whole personalized number based on your kind of like your vibe, like the legs and then the.
Oh, yeah, we didn't know that was a thing until like the week before.
How did you feel about that?
I love legs.
Yours was
mine was cute. I listened to it.
It's cunt.
When they first gave it to me, I was like, this is kind of crazy, but I feel like. And then I listened to Bob and Kim's, and I was like, okay, got it. I could find like my like actual opinion then when I heard theirs. I was like, okay, I got the best one.
Like, oh no, this is fine. Yeah,
no edits. I'll keep it. Yeah. I'm fine.
God, I can't. I bristle to think of what fucking bullshit they would have like hurled at me like weird, stupid, and Russian. Blah blah blah. You know,
when they just give you Sleepwalker, they're like, oh well, we had this track, so.
Fierce. I would just be like a Lana Del Rey karaoke, and I'm just like.
Okay, but Pearl had the like unicorn onesies in hers. I don't know if you remember that.
I think I blocked that out.
I don't blame you.
Unicorn onesie?
Like the dancers were wearing like pajamas.
Oh, because she was like.
Did you guys have Meghan Trainor on your season?
No.
That's a different unicorn onesie.
That's a different evil.
Okay.
That's a different evil. I hated that.
Wait, you hated her on in the unicorn onesie on Drag Race? Yeah, me too. I don't get it. I like when the judges do drag for them, whatever that is.
Wear the sparkle bustier and have one of your fucking handlers glue a couple of rhinestones and like
for the cat
get
ears.
It together.
Mm-hmm.
Get it together, bitch. Like it's so crazy. That's worse than the kimono gate to me because I feel like she was like. So we're going on this drag show, but I feel like it's just like so obvious for me to like wear something sparkly. So I'm just gonna go like look like I'm at a slumber party like at age 12. Like what is that? I don't get it.
Not for me.
No.
I don't know any of her music either.
I think it's all for the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's not worth knowing. Ugh.
Who was the guest judge that you had that you were like, this is fucking cunt?
Mel fucking B.
Yeah, she was a really good guest judge.
Oh, my favorite thing is, which of course didn't make the edit, is that she hated Violet. Love.
She wasn't about it.
Nope. And I'll never forget what you said at the beach and what she said to her. It's like, your hair and your beard, they're just ugly. Because it was our bearded runway, which was.
Oh my God, Jasmine.
Mel B reading Violet, who, by the way, she looked flawless. Violet, as she always does. She looked flawless. She's into this like classic Dior silhouette.
Yeah.
And she was like, circus, like she hated it. It was like, I was like, fierce. Like it was like so fierce because it's so untrue. But she is not afraid to like just absolutely say the most incredible thing. Mel B.
Is underwear important for you for drag?
Great question. Yes.
TBD.
Well, I hadn't tucked I hadn't tucked in quite a while.
Okay, because stepping into like an actual live gig, there is 1,001 factors to think about.
I told myself, I was like,
that you forget about when you're doing like
what will not
drag.
happen is this wig will not come off my head.
That part.
This wig will not come off my head.
Yeah.
Because
it's a wrap.
I was like, it's not cute.
Yeah.
We're not taking wigs off. Like that's not a cute, this wig is a fantasy and we're going to stay in fantasy land. We're not doing reality. We're not doing, gritty behind. Remember what, like 10 years ago when every fucking photographer was like, yeah, I want to kind of get you in half drag at the dressing room. I was like, yeah, you and every other fucking faggot with a camera. Like we're doing full fantasy. The wig is getting staple gunned into my scalp. And so that didn't happen, but I had to wear I wore a Speedo that was like 3 sizes too small so I can tuck, and it's, girl, the end of the night.
No tape though.
No.
Okay.
Peeling off that fucking nasty I thought, I was like, well, it's a wrap on the dick. Because it was like, you know when it burns?
Yeah.
Is it like, should I go for bottom surgery tomorrow?
And you're just hoping like after a hot shower, it's going to come back to life.
Mama, that was a dick. That was a dead dick for a while. It was horrible.
I think sometimes the dead dick though, it will just snap into, if you have the trade line. If you have the trade line.
Love me back to life.
It's giving you CPR.
Well, Mama, though, I had a trick on deck. But I was like, I don't think this dick is like, we don't have the like clear. Like, I don't think it's gonna, because it just felt so.
Have you ever like done a proper tape tuck moment?
Bitch, no,
never.
Because I don't like shave everything.
Me either. I know. Well, like I shave my balls. That's the most.
Shave my balls.
That's the most important thing to have shaved.
Balls,
everything else can be whatever.
Shave my balls, shave my asshole. I trim everything. But also I'm not wearing anything. It'd be like wearing a tuxedo to the movies.
Yeah.
Like there's no point. Like for me, because I don't do. First of all, I never show my real skin because the last time I checked, gray and purple legs were not in fashion.
You have tattoos on your legs?
I do, but there's mostly just gray, purple, blotchy. Spider, varicose. Like, yeah, the veins are pumping. The veins have more life in them than the dick does.
So you always are in tights?
Always.
Okay.
Always.
The vein has
this is like, I look at this, I'm like, wow.
I mean,
how does she do it?
You can, if you look closely, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I did not shave.
Mama, they can't feel, they're just stroking it at home, looking at it. What about shaving the legs though? Because that must be like mowing the lawn in the White House.
I'm not throwing any shade to where we are right now. It's like special gigs, like special gigs.
My God, it's like twice a year.
If I know you're gonna be like this close to me and I'm gonna be on stage, I will actually take the razor with a shaving cream. If not, I'll just use like a body trimmer and
hell yeah,
cover it in oil and hope the light just like reflects.